Well, hey, everybody. It's old HRK here, everybody's favorite bartender, and it is time for another episode of The Perfect Drink, where we believe there's a perfect drink for every occasion, even questioning your own sexuality.
The perfect drink.
The perfect drink.
The perfect drink.
The perfect drink.
The Perfect Drink is a podcast that combines amazing cocktails with the kind of infinite wisdom that can only come from a lifetime of poor decisions. So take a journey with everybody's favorite bartender. We can make some drinks, have some laughs, and who knows, you might even learn a thing or two. See you soon. All right, welcome to The Perfect Drink. It is Pride Month, and we are getting gay as fuck today on the show. If I was more prepared, I would have had like a cool shirt or something with like a rainbow on it, you know, or like a team row shirt or something, you know, super lefty. But I was in a hurry and whatever. I am what I am. Fuck you. So we have cool ideas all the time about like you could wear this or do this, and then I just hoe up and show up every time. So that's who I am. Speaking of gay, I watched. Me and Ashley are going to go see Top Gun at some point, and she's never seen the original. So I was like, well, let's watch the fucking original, right? Because in my mind, in my memory, this is like one of the best movies I've ever fucking seen, you know? So I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go, let me turn this down a little bit. Let's go check out fucking Top Gun. Let's rent Top Gun. So we got it on TV, watched it, and it had slipped my mind how fucking, or maybe I never noticed because I was a kid, but man, that movie's super fucking gay. It's the most homoerotic movie probably of all time, besides like movies that are just like outwardly gay, like Brokeback Mountain. It's like subliminally gay. Fucking, first of all, like every scene with Iceman and Slider is like Iceman and Maverick is just like full of sexual tension. They put their faces this fucking close together when they talk. It's just like every conversation, their noses almost fucking touch. I think there's got to be like some kind of there's got to be some kind of a thing, like maybe all the Air Force is just gay dudes, and Tom Cruise is like somewhere in between gay and straight. Goose is obviously just straight guy who's super friendly and loves to party, and maybe that's like maybe it's some kind of thing. There's fucking the volleyball scene, hanging with the boys or playing with the boys or whatever the fuck. The one guy yells, "I want some butts" like 5 fucking times. There's a reference where Slider says something about Goose says they were abused children, and then there's there's like 12 fucking dick references. It's just a bunch of dudes talking nose to nose about their dicks. That's what it is. It's super fucking gay. There's one scene where Maverick and Iceman are the last two in the locker room, and they're talking nose to nose again. There's a lot of sexual tension, and they exit, and then it cuts out, and fucking the other guy, Wolfman, maybe, I don't know, there's another one, and he's like leaning against the locker, like he's not in the room, but like he's like, they don't know he's there, and he's like leaning against the locker, and he's like holding his towel, and his like eyes are closed, and I was like, it's like he was hoping they would start banging, you know, but it didn't happen. He was real bummed out. Anyways, super fucking gay movie. So we're gonna go see the new one, and I'm gonna come back in full Top Gun gear, and we're gonna do a Top Gun episode, a Maverick episode. Time to fucking move on from that. Going to the Pride Parade in honor of the gays. We're doing a whole gay theme this month. So I'm going to go to the Pride Parade. We're going to talk about that in like 2 episodes. I think that's the 17th or something like that. So that's a few weeks out, but that'll be a real fun episode. Ashley mentioned we should go. My only reservation about going to the Pride Parade is my reservation about going anywhere like that, where like it's a large crowd of people and it's like a big event, is that what if there's a fucking shooter? And look, I'll get shot, whatever. But to die at the Pride Parade, I feel like isn't the best way for me to go. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's some people that like that's how they want to go. You know what I mean? Like representing or whatever. But I just feel like that when a few weeks ago I talked about like I quit sleeping naked in case someone breaks in the house and kills me. I don't want to fucking die naked. I also don't want to die at the Pride Parade. So whatever. That is what it is. Saw an article that said deputies fined $78,000 worth of drugs while evicting a Chicago man from his apartment. Well, look, we talk all the time about how fucking criminals are criminals because they're dumb. You know what I mean? Like that guy's got $78,000 worth of drugs because he couldn't be a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And
Like if you've got $78,000 worth of drugs, I'm assuming you're a drug dealer. And if you're a drug dealer, I'm assuming you've got a little bit of fucking money. Here's a fucking idea. Pay your rent, you dumb fuck. And then you won't get evicted. And also, like, eviction is a long process. Like, this guy had no fucking clue that eventually they were going to come throw him out of his house. The fuck's wrong with you, man? Or at least, at the very fucking least, rent a fucking storage unit and put the drugs in there or something. Like, what a fucking idiot. So, I don't know. That's a total bummer. I feel bad for the guy, but like I said, criminals are fucking dumb. That's why they're criminals. Young people at the bar. We've been here at Mug Shots in Homer Glen, where I work. Great place. Come check it out. Fucking, they talk about, like, in management, how the crowd here is, like, 35 plus, a lot of couples, you know. It's great. I love it because that's what I like. We're trying to get, like, some younger kids in here. We're doing DJs and shit, and that's all great. The other night I was working and a bunch of fucking young kids came in, and, man, it just reminded me how much I fucking hate young kids. I fucking hate them. First of all, either they've got the best fake IDs ever, which is possible because a lot's, you know, I'm sure the fake ID game has upgraded since I was in college. Dude, when I was in college, my buddy, we all paid this kid to make a bunch of fake IDs. He ended up, like, getting in big trouble. Well, big trouble for whatever, but he ended up making us a bunch of fake IDs. Now, you had to give him some kind of a card that he was going to stick the fake ID on top of, right? So I gave him my state ID, which probably wasn't super smart because then if it gets taken, they can peel it back and see who I am, but whatever. I just wanted it so that way he didn't have to put on a front and a back. The back could be my back and the front would be the fake front, whatever the fuck. Anyways, he fucking jumbled them all up, I guess, and mine came on like someone must have gave him a black card, like some kind of black fucking thing. So mine was like a driver's license front, and then if you held it sideways, it looked like a fucking, like a reverse Oreo cookie. It was like white, black, white. So you could like see the black card in the middle, and then he's glued the thing on the back. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? But I didn't care because we were mostly just going out in Joliet, and it didn't fucking matter. I didn't even need an ID for most of those bars. I was just whatever. Well, we go on fucking spring break, me and my roommate Rick, which is, I could do a whole fucking episode on my only spring break I've ever been on with one dude. We stayed in like a Motel 8. It was still great, but whatever. We get to a gas station at spring break where we're going to buy some fucking booze, and I give it to this little Mexican lady because it's in we're at South Padre Island. So everyone there is, you know, probably illegal. Little racist for me to assume that the Mexican lady was illegal. I apologize. I should fucking, I'm growing as a person. I'm getting there. She takes the ID. She looks at it. She holds it sideways and sees the black part. And she goes, oh, my. And she fucking, and I know the gig is up. Like, I know this lady's on to me. So she kind of like turns away slow, you know. And I fucking just go for it. I jump up on the fucking counter of the thing, try to snatch the fucking ID. And she's fucking turns away slow, little fucking 70-year-old Mexican lady, reflexes like a fucking jungle cat. She goes like this, and I missed. And I fucking looked at her, and I was just like, oh, and I just fucking laughed. I didn't have an ID the rest of the fucking spring break. Those bars were 19 to get in, so I still got to get into the bars, but I'd like sneak bathroom whiskey and shit, whatever. It was fine. But anyways, worth the story, I think. Esmeralda, which is what I assume her name was, if you're listening, I still think of you often. Where the fuck was I going with that? Young kids at the bar. These motherfuckers, dude. They come in like droves of 20. They open and close their tab every time they fucking buy a beer. Every time a young person buys a beer, he gives you his card. You say, you want to keep it open? He goes, close it. And I run the card, give him his one fucking beer that he asks how much it costs before he fucking buys it. Give him his beer. He signs the fucking thing, maybe tips me $1, usually does not tip. And then fucking 10 minutes later, he comes back up and buys another one. And then I say, you keep it open? And he goes, no, close it. And the same fucking thing happens 5 times in a night. Fucking, they're never ready to order. They never know what they fucking want. Probably because they haven't drank enough to know what they like. So they'll look at the beers and just like try some shit. You know what I mean? Like when you're 42, you know what you want to fucking drink because you've been drinking for fucking 30 years. Yeah, the math checks out. So I just fucking, I don't know. So a tip from the bartender this week is fucking leave your tab open, you little fucking wieners, and fucking know what you want to order. Also, like when a group of 5 dudes my age or older or whatever come in, a group of 5 adults come in, they don't open 5 tabs. You know what I mean? They order some drinks. They don't fucking worry about the tab. And at the end, they're just like, I'll get it. You know what I mean? Maybe they all throw them some cash, maybe not, whatever. But these motherfuckers, 8 kids, 8 credit cards, open, close, open, close, open, close, 5 times a night. That's 40 fucking transactions for $2 fucking dollars. Fuck 21-year-olds or 19-year-olds, depending on how good their IDs are. I don't fucking know. Anyways, met Ray Liotta died last week. I feel like that means that 2 more celebrities should have died by now, and I feel like they haven't. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but if I was a celebrity, I'd be real fucking nervous because 2 of you are going like in the next couple days. So we'll touch back on that in a week and see who the fuck died. Met my daughter's boyfriend yesterday. I drove her. We work together now, so I drove her home after work, or drove her to her boyfriend's house after work. And I was gonna scare this little fucker, but he came outside and we pulled up, so I got a car or whatever. But then like his whole family came out, so I had to be polite. But I don't know. He seemed like a nice kid. He seemed like the type of kid where if he wasn't dating my daughter, I would really like him. So I don't know. I still fucking hate you. Whatever your name, I don't even remember the fucking kid's name. They'll probably break up in a week. Whatever. Fingers crossed. I saw a post this morning, and the girl said, like, what the fuck is going on in the world? And she said, bees are fish and men get pregnant. Well, that piqued my curiosity. So the bees are fish thing, in California, I guess they had to classify bees as fish, something about because of the way they pollinate, it works. But it's just to protect bees. It was just like a loophole in the law to loop bugs in, to loop bees into this protected species thing. That's no big deal. I wish I didn't even fucking bring it up because it's a dumb story. But anyways, like lighten up. But then she said men get pregnant. So I'm fucking Googling pregnant men, and I'm trying to figure out like what the fuck is she talking about? And it turns out that it's just about like, a transgender man, like a transgender man is, still has X. Do women have 2 X's or an X and a Y? Whatever. They got 2 X chromosomes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. Biology would argue that that's still a woman is my point. So that was fucking, so this bitch had me Googling shit for 3 hours. Well, 26 seconds. And it turns out she's just fucking, being a fucking drama queen. So bees are still bees. And men don't get pregnant upon further review. Let's, fuck, this episode's fucking gay. I mean that derogatorily, not that it butt fucks other episodes. Let's fucking rip some shots.
Ripping shots. All my friends are ripping shots. Ripping shots. Ripping shots. I'm stumbling a lot.
All right. Today's ripping shots question was fucking. Is it okay for a significant other to hang out with their ex? Today's shot in honor of that is blue balls. I was looking for all kinds of shots that had to do with exes and stuff like that. Jesus, this thing's really been giving me all I can handle lately. And a lot of them were stuff I'd already made. So I did blue balls because if you're hanging out with your ex, you're going to have blue balls. Unless your ex is helping you with that, in which case, shame on you. Blue balls is like equal parts. Anytime a shot has like 5 pours, it's just like, fuck you, dude. Like a 2-ounce fucking drink with fucking 6 pours. So I can't even give you quantities because it's all like a fucking half an ounce. But it's basically equal parts blue curacao, peach schnapps, Malibu rum, sour mix. You put that in a fucking like a bomb glass, and then you do a little splash of lemon lime soda. We're using Sprite today on top. Let's try this stupid fucking thing. By the way, those are all my least favorite. It's a fucking 5-way tie for my least favorite things in drinks. And I'm not shitting. Lemon lime soda, sour mix, blue curacao, Malibu, peach schnapps, my 5 least favorites. Here we go. I had to burp a little bit. I mean, it doesn't taste that bad. Who would have thought that if you put your 5 least favorite things together, it makes something really good? I'm going to go home and put like raisins and Worcestershire and like, what else tastes like shit? I don't fucking know. I'm going to go home and put the 5 shittiest things in my fridge. It'll be easy because I usually only have 5 things in my fridge and they've been in there for 2 years because of things I don't want to eat. So I'm going to throw all that shit together. We'll get back to you next week on how that fucking worked out. Anyways, is it okay for your significant other to hang out with an ex? Now, let me fucking begin by saying how many people misunderstood the fucking question. There was like 80 answers. At least half of them, like well, here, let's go over one of the bad answers. I got one. I copied and pasted one, I think. Frankie from L.A., California. California. I was going to do a Tupac reference there, but fuck it. Well, we're going to skip that. We're gonna, no music reference on today's show. If you ended on good terms and your current ex isn't an uptight little Lil pansy, then I don't see anything wrong with it. Well, here's the fucking thing, Frankie, who's a girl from L.A. The thing is, I'm not asking if you think it's okay for you to hang out with your ex. Half the people who answered the question said, yes, I should be allowed to hang out with my ex. That was not the fucking question, you selfish, up your own ass fucking. What's the sexual term for someone who just fucks themselves? Is that a pansexual? What's a there's got to be some kind of a sexuality where you just want to fuck yourself. That's who these fucking people are. Like the point is, it's not about if you think you should be allowed to hang out with your ex. 40 people, yeah, I should be allowed to hang out with my ex. It was 40 single fucking people talking about why they should be allowed to hang out with their ex. That's not the fucking question. The question is, are you okay with your significant other hanging out with their ex? That was the question. Now, some people understood the assignment, and let's get into it. Adrian from Joliet. No, wait, she got it wrong too. God, people are so fucking dumb. Well, no, because she said hell yeah. So she said, hell yeah, I do it all the time. Now, I think what she's saying is, yes, I don't care if they do it. I do it all the time. Adrian, oddly enough, is the same person that wrote in a few weeks ago about staying in a hotel with her friend and her boyfriend being like, well, you're sleeping in separate beds. So I'll bet that she lets her exes hang out with, or her significant others hang out with their ex, but it's probably because she just dates fucking cucks. So she probably isn't worried because she dates such pussies. Yeah, so good for you, Adrian, that you do it all the time and that you're comfortable with that. I've got some friends. Well, we'll get into insecurity in a little bit here, but whatever. I'll table that for a minute or two. Jeremy from Bonnie Lake, Washington. I like how we did L.A., Joliet, Illinois, and now we're in Bonnie Lake, Washington. We're fucking worldwide like Pitbull today. Music reference, fucking out of respect, I don't think that's okay for my significant other to hang out with an ex. They aren't together for a reason, right? And if that's who you want to hang out with, why are you with me? Am I wrong? Well, no, fucking Jeremy, you're not. Are you allowed to hang out with your ex-girlfriends? Fuck no, man. Fuck no. It's like those are great points. Like if that's your ex, why are you hanging? Like you guys got along so good. Why did you fucking break up then? And why are you dating me? You know what I mean? My answer obviously is no. You cannot fucking hang out with your ex. We'll get into that in a minute, too. Let's get through. We got the last one here. Last one is from TJ from Joliet. All roads lead to Joliet today. Fucking J-Town, baby. The Joylet. He says, yes. Maintaining friendships with people used to date shows maturity and that you value opposite sex relationships for more than the physical aspects that they can offer you. Well, that's very fucking mature, TJ. I'll bet you... This is, first of all, as far as I know, I looked like through his stuff a little bit. I think he's single. Like there was no like relationship status, no 30 pictures with the same girl. So I'm guessing he's single. So, you know, nobody's more open-minded about what's okay in a relationship than someone who's not in a fucking relationship. But then also, I just think those people that are like so mature about that approach I just think they're full of shit, man. Like I don't know. I can tell you like if Ashley, if my girlfriend is a hairdresser, right? Even if like she got a job where she used to date a hairdresser and now he's working with her, no fucking way. You're quitting that job. You know what I mean? She could be like, but I made a G today. I'd be like, but you made it in a sleazy way. Tupac, music reference. Fuck yeah, got it in. So fucking, I think, and I was going to say this before, but like, this open-minded. I've got some friends who like are real like so secure that like they're just like, hey, that's cool, yeah. But and I just think it's all full of shit. Like I think it's healthy to be a little fucking insecure, man. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I think if I spend a bunch of time with someone that I had already banged, I mean, I would at least think about banging them sometimes, you know? I don't know. I think it's a fucking slippery slope. You want to let your fucking significant other spend a bunch of time with their ex, be my fucking guest. But don't be surprised when, you know, yeah, you get it. I was trying to think of a music reference there, but I couldn't do it. I got my music reference in. Fuck you. And let's get back to being gay, huh? Let's make the fucking drink. Today we're making the gayest drink of all time. A cosmopolitan, a cosmo, if you will. Gayest drink ever. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So for a cosmo, you're going to go about 2 ounces of vodka. We're going to use Tito's today. You're going to fucking put in a little, just fucking almost broke the goddamn martini glass. We're going to go about 3/4 of an ounce of triple sec. You're going to add a little lime juice. Maybe a half an ounce. And then, gotta yell because I'm not by the mic, splash of cran, like the gays order their vodka sodas. Put some ice in there. You're gonna give her a shake for about 12 to 15 seconds. Smile while you're shaking like a big gay homo. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And then you're going to dump it. Like I said, I talk about this all the time. You need to chill the martini glass if you're making a martini. We're going to pour that fucker in there. It should be like a light, have a pink tint to it. If it's red, you fucked it up. You're going to add a lemon twist, which I didn't get and I can go grab now, but I'm not going to, but I'll just pretend to be twisting up the lemon, drop it in. You grab the martini glass daintily with your pinky up, and you do some gay cheers, like bitches in college are always like, here's to the men that we love that we love. Here's to the men that love us that love us. But the men that we love aren't the men that love us, so fuck the men, here's to us. And then they drink. So I feel like that toast would work for gay dudes and women. Yeah, back to being gay. What am I talking about today? I always gotta catch my breath after I make the drink from shaking vigorously. I'm gonna my gay rant today. I gotta fucking tiptoe into this. I was just gonna tell you a story about I was thinking about what's the gayest thing I ever did, because that's funny to me. So I worked at a bar that wasn't necessarily a gay bar. It wasn't called the dipstick or some shit like that. Like it didn't have a super gay name where it's super fucking gay. There's still some straight people that would go in there. It was like a neighborhood bar in a gay neighborhood, if that makes sense. Anyways, I worked at this bar. I did comedy there, and then I started bartending there. It was a good spot. First, let me fucking say, I would think, because of my immense fucking ego, that I would do real good at a gay bar. I would think I would get good tips. I would think the gays would fucking really enjoy a big burly fella like me. And man, let me tell you, I did not make fucking jack shit at this place, dude. I didn't make any fucking money. Which is, look, if I was making money, the things I would do for money, almost no bounds. So if I was reeling in money, I'd probably still be there. I'd probably be wearing assless chaps to work by now. I would go full gay, except not full gay, just not like power bottom full gay, but maybe I better stop. I'm gonna get in trouble. So I'm working at this bar, and I'm trying to embrace it. A lot of wiener to wiener hugs with the regulars. Hey, Bruce, whatever the fuck. I'm trying to, really, I'm trying to give it my all, I guess, because I'm like a fucking sports bar bartender. Look behind us at the fucking mural on the walls here. They got the Bulls, the White Sox, they got fucking mug shots on the fuck. This is like a dude bar. This is like my scene. I go gay for a while. I give it my best. And there was a moment when I know the moment in my head when I was like, this is not for me. And the moment was they did karaoke, once a week or whatever. And sometimes I'd bartend karaoke night. And when one of the like managers or whatever would when he would do karaoke, we would do like half price shots or some shit like that. And I did not know this. This was unbeknownst to me. I was just back there making fucking my 7 pour. Every drink had like a color, like nothing. Everyone ordered like some drink with like that was like blue or pink. We put like these ice cubes in that had like fruit frozen into them. It was cool stuff, but like I said, not my fucking thing. Anyways, I get like a moment's notice that like, the manager's going up to sing. We do half price shots now. And I'm like, okay, so half price shots for the next fucking 3 minutes. If someone comes up to the bar, I'll fucking give them a shot. Oh, no. Half price shots, and we work the fucking room, right? So fucking Backstreet Boys comes on, and 3 bartenders. One holds like the credit card machine, because much like the 22-year-olds in Homer Glen, the everyone in Chicago is the same way. Open, close a tab. Fucking 32 tabs for 32 people, whatever. So one person's carrying the card machine. One person takes the shot glasses and the shot or whatever, and then the other person like holds the tray and the bottle. I think I was holding the tray and the bottle. I don't know. But like, it was the end of the night. I was fucking tired. My back hurt. You know what I mean? Like, things were starting to slow down a little bit. And I'm running around this place to 32 tables, like, I'm shaking my fucking, whatever the fuck. I'm pouring these shots. We're trying to get through the whole room of like 32 mostly gay dudes while this fucking 50-year-old guy's just going back, streets, back, fucking doing kick moves and shit. And it was like I was halfway through this fucking thing, pouring these shots, sweating, just like, what the, and I thought, and like in my head, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Ryan? Like, what are you doing? Like, get a fucking grip on who you are as a human being and just embrace that you're a big, dumb fucking idiot from Manhattan, Illinois, who drives an 89 fucking Chevy 1500 4-wheel drive rust bucket fucking truck when it's running. I don't always drive it. And get your ass back to the fucking small town USA and bartend at fucking mug shots and open beers and pour shots and be cute and funny to straight dudes who don't want to bang you but can't act like it because they're with their boyfriend. So I don't know. That's my fucking gay story for today. Where are we at on time? Look at that. Right, fucking right on time. Perfect. Let's take one more drink of this gay fucking drink, and I didn't have my pinky up. Cheers. And let's make this last call for alcohol.
Let's call for alcohol.
Just slammed that. I haven't been slamming it on last call lately, but I slammed that one because I spent the last 10 minutes talking about how gay it was. Problem is, a Cosmo, as gay as it looks, is a fucking big glass of alcohol. So I'm probably gonna be fucked up in about 25 minutes. That's okay. So for last call, let's sum things up. First of all, happy Pride Month to all of my to everybody, right? I don't think Pride Month is just about dudes who put their D's and B's. I think it's about embracing who you are as a person. So fucking that's what I did. Hey, look at that! Look at that story. I just embraced who I was as a person, and as much as I can do that, so can you. So everybody, just be who you are and be happy and be proud of yourself. #pride. Got a fucking super fun Top Gun episode coming out next week. I may or may not have a mustache and aviator sunglasses on. We'll see. I don't want to get everybody too excited, but I'm probably going to be bringing the fucking heat. And then last but not least, I don't fucking know. What else are we talking? Oh, if your significant other is hanging out with their ex, I just make him wear a rubber because she's not. With that, this is old HRK signing off, saying embrace your sexuality, unless you're one of those pansexuals who's only attracted to themselves. If that's the case, you're a fucking asshole. See you next time on The Perfect Drink.
Thanks for listening to The Perfect Drink. Remember, you can always hear me first on Be Positive Radio every Monday at 1 p.m. If you miss me there, all episodes are available on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you might listen to your podcasts. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tell a friend.
If you're interested in being a guest on the show or you just want to tell me how much you like me, feel free to send me an email at hrkpresents@gmail.com or just slide into my DMs like your mom does. See you next time.